that man we just saw on track, Ross Travers, for the Biolytics Group B. All right, we'll just catch our breath for a couple of seconds while we're about to go. Top 5 Group A is brought to you by Altherm Windows.
Those top 5 runners will be coming out in this order from 5th through to 1st in qualifying times. Simon Gibbon from Canterbury finds himself the first out on the track. Warren Farr, Rick Burt, Sam Newdick and Blake Bryant. Very hot competition. However, there is about 4 seconds over the field with Blake Bryant right out in front with a 45.52. Simon Gibbon being the slowest qualifier with a 49.37. Can anybody catch that man? Blake Bryant and Kate Hugenberg, they certainly set the tone out there. Sam Newton's not too far back. And once again, it all comes down to the top 2 inches. Have a brain fade or get anywhere like a navigational error, and you're going to find things will change. Good luck to them all. All right, here we go. As the song says, it's Simon Gibbon's turn. Once again, the crew from Canterbury, Tomo doing the navigation for him, Paul Thompson. Novus Auto and Glass, this has been your boat that you've supported last year and this year. You should be very, very proud to be a part of this very, very astute team with 650 horsepower pushing your beautiful blue Novus Auto Glass boat around this Mary Sprint track.
Yes, Gibbon on the bubble and wants to be progressing a lot further than he is. Comes into the top 5 as the slowest, so really going to have to make up some time. Going to have to make up about half a second if he wants to be progressing into the final. And you would expect it's not a lay down stand by any stretch of the imagination, but he's going to have to get the hustle on. There is no doubt about that. And looking pretty good at the moment. Where is he at the split? Oh, probably could be a little bit improved, maybe just a little bit behind on where he was in his previous run. Now in the run for home, lines it up. Side Gibbon, where is he? We got a gremlin.
Yeah, just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Gibbon had a 49.37 before. Oh no, he's gone slower. He'll be disappointed with that. A 50.061. 50.061. Still, they found themselves in the top 5 in a brand new package, brand new boat. Day's not done yet. However, just going that fraction slower is probably not going to rock his boat anywhere near like you'd want it to. We go to Warren Farr next with a 49.06. Warren Farr from Taupo and Ben Thomas, the Hustler, of course, the name of the boat, 600 horsepower with the Stinger hull and 8 1/4 unit. Metframe New Zealand Limited, big sponsors. Metframe New Zealand Limited are the big sponsors of this, the grey, the steel grey.
Yeah, the Hustler, very nicely turned out boat. And Warren Farr, the man from Taupo, is onto it right now. Ben Thomas been sitting right alongside him now for a couple of seasons, so the guys really understand how one another work, and it really does work well as a team. You've got to have confidence in the navigator and the driver. The navigator has a lot of confidence in the driver, and Ben Thomas certainly plenty of confidence going on here with Warren Farr.
Yeah, great.
This boat's looking great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting better at every run too.
Absolutely. The times are coming down right at the time of the day when you want those times to be just rocketing downwards.
Yeah, here we are. This is the final stages. Right through the middle of it. That is straight. Whoa. Straight lining. Yeah, couldn't have fired a gun any straighter than that for as far as that's concerned. As we look to come down under that 49.06 they set previously. They're going to find themselves up the top, I'm sure. Just bear with us as time is add them all up and get back to us. 50.061 was the time for Simon Gibbon. 48.668. As we said, they've been getting better all day. There they do it again. 48.668. Now that's really going to put the acid on Rick Burt and to try and hold into that top 3 position, because he had a 49.04 earlier on.
Yeah, that's right. Rick Burke and Alf Kill. These guys have just been getting better and better every day, all day through with the Spring Jet G-Force, the Southern Jet with a 8.5-inch jet unit. the Firewater machine is absolutely on fire.
Oh!
He's just done a double bite around there. There was hearts in the mouth. We thought he was coming
How
straight from the
close?
commentary tower. He managed to hang on to it. The split-second decision kept his foot into it. That shows the experience of the man, of Rick Burke, to be able to manage to keep his foot in it and save that from potential disaster and getting on with it, not worrying about it, not letting it play gremlins in his head at all.
I couldn't believe that was so close, and ladies and gentlemen, he needs to be better than 48.668, I reckon, to make the top three. Let's see how we go. Oh,
Gee, it's
Rick
close.
Burt, 48.855. 48.855. Now, it's going to take a DNF or something for the next two to, or a really bad run for the next two. We may have seen the last of Rick Burt. How about you give him a round of applause? I don't want to preempt it too much anything, but I do want you to celebrate with him, his driving ability with him as he leaves the track here. Hopefully, you know, he may come back, but take the chance to give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind. Rick Burt and Alf Gill in Firewater as we go now to Sam Newdick.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, there is a Suzuki Swift to be won for this season with the New Zealand Jet Sprint Championships. Book online at jetsprint.co.nz to be in the Suzuki Swift win opportunity. Or grab yourself a program at any of the race meetings this year for $5, and that automatically guarantees you into that prize pool to have a crack. Go to Event Finder for anything in the future as we have a look at Blake Bryant coming into the start chute. So Sam Newdick is still in the tent at the moment. Blake Bryant, the fastest man in the Group A, coming out on the track at the moment from Harvest Transport. Andrew Harvey, spray painters, boat 52. This bloke has just been firing all day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, it was supposed to be Sam Newdick running now, but he's not even backed into the pit, so we'll try and find out what's going on there. Blake Bryan had the 45.52. 45.52, and all he needs to do is do another run as good as that. Looks like, KB, you might have had some information.
Yeah, mate, some very interesting information coming to us. Sam Newdick is out. However, it is Blake Bryant on the track that is setting Merry on fire in the Group A. I wonder if he is aware of what's been going on in the pitch, but he won't be worried about it at all. He's just concentrating on the job at hand, and the job at hand is to turn fuel into fast, and he's done it with a 45.609.
Boy, he's consistent. He had a 45.52 earlier on, now 45.609. Well, you got to feel for Sam Newdick. We've got no idea why he's not...
had some news coming out of the pitch just earlier, mate. Sam Newdick, jet unit issue.
Oh, no.
That is the end of the day for Sam Newdick.
No. So there we go. Our top three are going to be Warren Farr, Rick Burt and Blake Bryan. So... yep, it's good to have Rick Burke up here in the top three. That'll be great for him.
Absolutely. So, wow, that is big news, particularly when it comes to the championship this
definitely.
early on in the season.